I've hatched a bit of a plan for the BMP on what's going to be the next steps moving forward. I'm definitely not going to go tearing the whole engine and transmission out to go looking for the source of the oil contamination in the cooling system, because that looks like a major headache. But what I do know is that the oil tank has a large heat exchanger in it for the coolant, and it's generating a lot of pressure inside the oil tank, so that's a potential source for cross-contamination. So I've already started to take off some of the easy pipes, build my confidence up a bit before I move on to the soul destroying stuff. And if you want an example of how seriously I'm taking this job, check this out, would you? I've got everyone in my arsenal, including our friendly orangutan over the other side. Time to crawl into the back of the fighting compartment. I've got a feeling I'm going to be doing this a few times. Trying to make myself a bit of a nest here to make it as comfortable as possible, but I've got a feeling I'm going to need a fresh pair of knees after this one. The chaotic jumble of pipework back here makes the front look positively well laid out. But I've got, let me see, 1, 2 and 3 pipe connections I've got to undo. Big pipe nut that's on the side of the oil tank, I've got to undo them. So that's not going to be a whole heap of laughs to do that. Each one of the pipe joints has a piece of lock wire on it, so I've got to snip them off and get them out of the way. I have been letting it marinate in some WD-40, so hopefully they won't be seized. So, alright, time to stop whining and get on with it. Get to that bloody hose fitting, adjustable spanner. Through the top of the spanner I had my large breaker bar, and then on the end of the breaker bar I had another piece of pipe to increase the leverage. Back under the belly of the beast. Alright. Try and sort it out with this. Oh yeah, I think I felt it move again. Look at that. Look what's leaking out of the coolant connection, out of the oil tank. Big bad black engine oil. So I think we've found our source of the oil contamination. Well, at least that's a result. Except now I've got to quickly do something about the 40 odd litres of old oil that's in that tank that is probably going to drain everywhere. Not too tight this time. I love it. This must be what it smells like to do a burnout in a car with Russian tyres. Oh, look at all the oil. And it's bloody missed my drip tray too. I think my celebrations at perhaps finding the source of the oil leak has been a bit premature. This pipe, even though it's marked as green, which normally would make it cooling water, actually goes through the centre of these pipes here, right? So I guess maybe they do this as another way of warming the oil going through it or whatever, but I guess I've got to give them points to the Soviet engineers cunningly hiding an oil line inside a set of coolant lines. I really should have known better, because there's absolutely no reason to make something that complicated just for shuttling water backwards and forwards, but I guess that's what they call a trap for young players. I will though take the opportunity to pressure test it, because anywhere you've got inner and an outer, there's obviously potential for pinholes and stuff to be leaking oil through. Exxon Valdez under here. Well, there you go. It's rapidly approaching beer o'clock here at AusArmour on a Friday afternoon. Hope you enjoyed watching me struggling around with this. So I've still got a smile on my face, so maybe that's the anticipation of the beer. If you'd like to see what actually shakes out, let us know, and we'll do a part 3 follow-up, and hopefully being able to test drive it as well too.